Hi, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be walking you through creating some simple holiday designs that you can add to the cards that you mail out, or if you want to do your own wrapping paper by getting your own kind of like butcher paper, white or brown paper. You can add these simple drawings to create your own wrapping paper. So I'm going to walk you through the simple steps to create these. A little bit about my materials here. I went to the art store and I got some Crayola markers and some Crayola crayons, our usual eraser and pencil sharpener in case any of you want to sketch any of these out first before adding the black lines and then coloring. So I added that option in for you. But I wanted to change it up a little bit today, do a little bit of like holiday kind of stuff, keep it real simple for you guys in case you want to draw these out on some paper or draw them out on the envelopes you send out to your grandma, your mom, or family members or friends, and then maybe have your kids come in and, after you draw them out, have your kids come in and color them. That would be a nice touch. So let's get started. So the things we'll be creating today is your classic holly design. This will be like level 1, the simplest thing. Level 2 will be this little snowman, and level 3 will be this reindeer face. So I'll walk you through how to do each one of these, and then maybe on the back end I'll time lapse and add some color to give you some ideas about that. But let's get started. Okay, let's get started on the first one. We're going to start out with the holly. So I'm going to remove some of this from the drawing table space. This is what we'll be working on. And again, if you're more comfortable starting out with a pencil and then coming back in with a marker, that's great as well. But I'm going to try and just jump in with a marker and draw these out and show you the steps. So for the holly, we're going to start off with a circle. And we'll draw a circle like so. And then we'll draw another connecting circle here. Like so. And then we'll draw a third circle connecting to the other two circles like so. And then from each one of these circles, I'm going to draw a stem for the leaf. So draw it out to there. It's kind of perpendicular to this side of the circle. And then we'll draw another stem out like so in this direction. And then a third stem out from this direction. And then to draw the side of the leaves, the way I think about it is drawing like an M shape that with bows in it. So for example, we'll go up for one peak, make a belly for another peak, and then where it ends is kind of a theoretical intersection where the stem and the end of the leaf would meet, but we're not connecting those. So then on the bottom side of that leaf, I'm going to draw the same type of M shape, but it would actually be like a W. So we're going to go down, up, and down, and then connect like so. And then we'll repeat those steps for the other two sides. So we're making the M shape, bringing it out where the theoretical intersection, if that line kept going, would intersect, and then we'll do the other side, which would be like a W shape, like so, and then connect it on the end. And then we'll repeat it one more time over here, kind of the M shape, out to where it would theoretically intersect, and then the W shape on the bottom side. Like so. So there's your holly, and this is the level 1 design. So in the next portion, I'll move on to showing you how to do the snowman. Hi everyone, I just wanted to jump in real quick and let you know that I've earned enough YouTube cachet to have a community link on my page. So if you come to my Drawn to Mike page and you click community, now there's a spot where you can share all your awesome sketches that you've done based on some of the tutorials I put out there. And here you can see that I've posted some of the images of the sketches I've done for the videos, so that you can now access some of those sketches without going through the video. So, or you feel free to actually watch the video again if you like, but here's a place where you can share some of the sketches you've done, ask a question, and engage some of the other people in our community. So I hope you take advantage of this new feature that's just been unlocked. And so let's jump back to the video. Okay, so continuing on with the snowman. So we're level 2. And if I didn't make myself clear before, when I say levels, that means level of complexity. I don't know if I made that clear or not, but level 1 would be like the easiest. Level 2 is like medium. And level 3 is like a more complex drawing. So for the snowman, make sure that you start, when we start the drawing, that you start at least a third of the way down on your paper, so that we have enough room. So we're going to start off with kind of a tube, rounded off tube kind of shape, like so. Rounded on the ends, kind of long, like so. And then if you start kind of in the middle of the tube and go up a little bit of ways, we're going to draw a circle. So let's draw a circle above that, kind of in the middle, that sits in the middle of this shape in space. And then we're going to use a couple arcs coming from the end of the tube up to like the middle of the circle on both sides, like so. And that represents the snowman's hat. So then we're going to draw another tube shape below this shape and add a little bit more arc to it, like so. And then round it off, and then kind of run parallel to the above arc shape, and then round it off, like so. And then we're going to add parenthesis type shapes to indicate the circle for his head on each side, like so. Then we're going to draw 2 oval shapes for his eyes, one here and then one here. And then for his nose, we're going to make a carrot shape. So we're going to draw kind of a cone shape. So closer to his left eye over here. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that mark. Towards the center of his head, and then we're going to round it off and then come back to a point, like so. So ignore that little shape, but you know, in reality, snow's going to be dirty, so you might have a speck of something on there. Okay. So then this oval piece here that we created, or tubular piece we added, indicates a scarf. So we're going to draw the ends of the scarf down. So if you go halfway in between, we want to start a line that comes down and then comes over and then heads back up to that shape, like so. And that's his scarf that's being wrapped around his head and then hanging down in the front. So then on this side of that scarf piece, we're going to come up a little ways, and then we're going to come out and then curve up and head back up to this tubular shape, like so. And then for his body, we're going to start on the left side of this tubular shape and come down, kind of round, a little flat on the bottom because he's sitting on the ground, and then come back and connect on the outside of this scarf shape. And then lastly, we're going to add 2 buttons, kind of oval shapes kind of in the middle here, like so. And there's your snowman. So we'll move on to the reindeer face in the next portion of the video. Okay, so the final drawing here, level 3, is the reindeer head. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is kind of find the middle of your paper, and we're going to draw a kind of a half circle, kind of elongated, if that makes sense. So we're going to go up, kind of around, and down like so, and then kind of stop. We want to try and stop on the same plane, so these 2 points are across from each other. And so then for the jaw and mouth area of the reindeer, we want to think about another circular ellipse shape here that intersects this, but doesn't draw through this shape here. So we want to start out on this side, making that shape, coming around, trying to have the same amount of distance on this side as that side, which I didn't do so well, but it's not too bad. But you get the idea. So you can kind of see that if this was a shape and then this circular shape intersected to make this shape, and this is the kind of resulting shape you would come up with. And then so for the nose, we want to draw elliptical shape here, but have the top of that ellipse below where this intersection would be. So we're going to draw something along the lines of that for the nose. Okay, and so for the eyes, we want to draw a similar shape to this, but more in a traditional sense of an ellipse at the top. And then for the bottom, since we're going to make him smiling, we're going to kind of chop it off so that it looks like the bottom of his face is pushing up. Because, you know, when you smile, your cheeks go up, and then so the bottom of your eyelid kind of closes off. So we want to make that shape kind of like that. That makes sense. Same thing on this side. Like so. So you can kind of see that this is creating that whole complete shape, but missing those sections in there to kind of make the drawing make sense. And so for the inner eye, the actual pupil of the eye, we'll draw a shape like that. Same thing on that side, like so. So then for the ears, we're going to just draw a couple football shapes. So we're going to cut off the point of one side of the football so it looks like it's attached to his head, like so. And then we're going to do our best to try to create that same shape on this side, which is always tricky, trying to make something that's symmetrical side to side when you're doing the freehand. And in nature, nothing's really actually symmetrical. It's just an illusion. There's always some subtle differences, so it's okay. So for the antlers, this is where the level 3 part of it really comes in. It's because it's really, there's really no easy way to kind of explain this. It's just kind of like, kind of have to watch what I'm doing. So we're going to start at the top of his head. We're going to come up and we're going to come out, loop around, come down, stop, go up, loop around again, come down, stop, and then we're going to create an outer antler like so, come down, stop, so that it looks like this shape will continue, and then come down, back down to the head like so. So we want to try to do the same thing on the other side. And again, this is the tricky part when you're trying to do something symmetrical. And of course, if we were to draw this in a drawing program like a Photoshop or Procreate, they have tools in there now where it allows you to create a center line for your drawing, and then like if I created a center line on this drawing in a drawing app, I could just draw this side and it would mirror everything I'm doing on this side, so it would be perfectly symmetrical. But for the sake of what we're doing, this is good. And then for the mouth, it's just going to be a simple arc shape like so, and then some lines on the end for the creases of his mouth. And that is our reindeer shape. So I'll come back in the next video and talk about adding colors and talk about how we can add some more variations and customizations to these drawings. Okay, so here we are with our 3 drawings that we can use to add a little art and holiday spirit to our wrapping paper or the cards we mail out, or even just as a fun activity to do during the holidays. You know, maybe we turn this video on and get a group of people, give them all paper and see who draws the best snowman or reindeer or holly or whatever. So, and again, I appreciate all the love and support to my channel. If you like my content and would like to see more content from me, please consider liking and subscribing and sharing my channel. It would help my channel grow. It's been a great year. I'm very, very thankful for all of you and all of the love and support you've shown me. And you can, you know, feel free to take any one of these and put your own spin on it. Like if you want to add, you know, sticks for his arms on either side of this, like so. You know, maybe we kind of hang some mittens on the sticks. You know, draw some mittens on here, like so, to kind of add your own spin to it. You can always do that. There's a ton of different ways you can customize these. You can add, you know, a scarf to this reindeer, kind of like we have on the snowman, like so. You know, whatever you want to do, but I encourage you to stay creative, stay positive, set goals for the new year, and everybody be safe. And I hope that you take the time to tell the people around you how much you appreciate them, and don't take anything for granted. And I'll get off that soapbox. And so I'll probably do a little bit of time-lapse video of me adding some color on 1 or 2 of these things. And like I said, I hope to see you in the next video, and bye for now.